Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Kashif Abdullah. It is Thursday, April 16th, 2020, and we are still, unfortunately, experiencing the COVID 19 situation. I will be doing the same talk, and I'll be going over what's happening today about COVID 19, and then also I'll be discussing a PowerPoint well, it's actually a presentation that speaks about herbal supplements that you may find interesting. I'll just put, and if you have any questions, you can, I'll say hello there. You can ask them right here. Or if you want at the end of the streaming, or you can, I think, direct message me. Oh, I'm getting, okay, let's decline that for now. And then let me switch you to, let's see. No, I don't want that. Somebody, Tommy Boy something. Okay, let's switch to here. And let me go to there. Restart. And let's see. So today, unfortunately, there has been now 2,113,000 some odd cases, which is insanely high. There is, let's see, the daily increases where we're at, and we're still about stable. The world has not yet come down per se. It's sort of plateauing, hopefully. We don't know for a fact, but if you look at the total number of deaths, Italy is still the highest at 22,000. Then comes Spain, France, United Kingdom, and then the United States. Just not even United States, just New York at 10,000. I think the New York area, which is pretty, or maybe just New York, the U.S. 10,000. I'll double check, but there's a lot of unfortunate deaths are happening because of this horrible disease. So let's see. In the United States, the country with the greatest number of cases, if you combine Spain, Italy, Germany, France, and I think even the United Kingdom, they will all encompass the number of cases currently in the US. Total tested thus far have been 3 million people tested. And if you look at the daily cases, they're sort of like the world. They're plateauing. At least they're not going up. That's a good thing. But we're not seeing the daily increases. I wanted to see more falls in the daily increases in cases, so that's not happening really. At least it's not going up. If you look at Spain, the general trend is downwards, which is good. So Spain is on its way, hopefully, to control this insanity. And the Italy is also falling, which is also good. They're getting to control this. Germany is also in a negative trend down. France, that outlier is really making things difficult to tell you, but it looks like they're coming down slightly. The United Kingdom is also sort of plateauing or falling. China, it's not. What are they talking about? Iran, I don't know what's happening with Iran. Really, it looks very artificial to me. Turkey is beginning to hopefully plateau. That's a good thing with Turkey. Belgium, we've got sort of a spike, but that might just be reporting. And then comes Canada, and we're also plateauing. We're not really falling in Canada, but yeah. The Netherlands are hopefully plateauing and now falling, and then Brazil it's an increase, and then Russia unfortunately is just going up and up and up and up and up and up. So the Russians are really got there's no even sign of a peak. They're in still exponential growth. That's just crazy talk. So oof. The Swiss are falling. Portuguese are doing well. The Austrians, and I would say, where is it? South Korea are the best countries thus far. They really control this disease. And if we look at the U.S., since it's the worst hit, we can see that the total number of deaths is the highest is basically in the New York area, Queens, Kings, Bronx, Nassau, It's just it's just in that region. The Northeast is where this disease is most prevalent, and this is so unfortunate how it's affecting so many people. This is just keeps going up and up and up, the number of confirms and the deaths. And then after that, let's see, where is, I always look at LA. LA is right there, and this Oakland, this is not Oakland, California. This is Oakland in like Detroit. So here's Los Angeles. So Los Angeles County itself is 405. And then here in the Bay Area, I think this is Richmond. No, this is Richmond there. We have Richmond in California as well. I'm looking. It looks like that's it. In California, the highest number of unfortunate deaths has been LA, and the other counties is about 50, 31. Those are the larger counties in surrounding LA County. The Bay Area where we're situated at, it's not doing too bad. I think let's see, Santa Clara County here has about 65 deaths, unfortunately, and San Mateo County 21, and San Francisco 17. Now I can tell you this thing about San Francisco. San Francisco is extremely densely populated, but it's like a ghost town in that city. I'm not sure if you've had a chance ever to come to San Francisco, but if you do, you'll know how densely populated this place is. It's surrounded by water, but I was recently just driving. I had to go to San Francisco for something. I drove through for a little bit, and the streets were empty, completely empty. I've never seen San Francisco this empty in my entire life. It's like, oh my, it's unheard of. Everyone takes it super serious in that city, more so than the Bay Area. The Bay Area, Santa Clara County, San Jose, yeah, people are sort of driving here and there, not really, but yeah. But San Francisco's empty. It's like just another realm of just emptiness. It's like, wow, this city is this empty. It's amazing. And let's see if there was a question I did want to answer. Let me see if there's any question. Oh, wait. Check the Philippines. Someone's checking the Philippines. Oh, sure. Let's check the Philippines. Hold on. Let me just message you. I am checking right now. Let's see. Checking right now. There we go. Thank you for that question. So let's look at the Philippines. So what's happening in the Philippines. All right, let's see. There's the Philippines. Okay. So good news is, let's see, I'll give you a more detailed analysis that I can give you for the Philippines. So unfortunately, there's only 362 deaths. There's no other data outside of that. And the daily increases in cases. So here's the thing. Technically, the daily increases, unfortunately, are increasing. The trend is up. Yes, there are outliers here that go up and then drops. But if you take this out of the equation, you'll see the general rate is, the slope is positive, is going up. Yes, I know if you look at right here, but this could be just that the reporting rate is, the amount of cases being tested are negative, are just beginning to ramp up in the Philippines. So I don't know if there's other data, but I would say in general, the trend is still going up in the Philippines and not down. I'm hoping that we could use this trend right here, that it's falling, maybe. But the reason I'm saying is up is you'll see the peaks for the low ones are going up. So this is not a complete science. We don't know if this data is good enough or not. If we look at the logarithmic form of the data, it is still, what we want is it to be flattened. It's still going up. So so it may be slowing down slightly. If you look at the logarithmic data, it may be slightly decreasing, but we'll see. I would need more data, but if this peak begins to go down, then I say, yeah, we're going down. So let's see. So this is on the 15th. That was yesterday, and they had 230 cases, which is not that much actually. But I don't know if that's due to not reporting enough. So maybe if this goes from 230, God willing, it goes to like 200, or 150 or 100. Awesome. Then I say the Philippines is getting out of it, or is doing better. It's doing a good job. But I don't know. I don't have enough data, but my hunch, frankly, when I first saw the data, is it's still trending up. And yes, I know it looks like it's going down here, but yeah. Let's see. Is there any more questions? Uh, let's see what else. Oh, and if you want to check, actually, sort of, oh, let's see, just to be responsive. Let's see. The Philippines are there. If we look at Indonesia, which is a close by, I know they're totally different, but if you look at Indonesia, they are also going up. Yeah, there's a slight downwards there, but I don't know if they're plateauing or not, or peaking, but let's see. And what else is Vietnam is close by. Where's Vietnam? Where's Vietnam? Okay, I'll just go to that anyway. So Vietnam only has 268, but where is? That could be just because they're not doing enough testing. Like the Philippines are doing way more testing than Vietnam. So in Vietnam, I don't know. That's just that data's all over the place. I couldn't tell you if that's going up or down, frankly. Yeah, it looks like it's going down right here, but frankly, Vietnam is a very populous country, and I doubt it's like that. Maybe, I don't know. Like if you look at Thailand, Thailand has 268. Let's see, 2068. Thailand looks like they're doing good. Yeah, looks like they maybe the Philippines is like, I don't know. Thailand, those numbers look pretty good. That looks like they're really controlling it. So maybe in Thailand they've really controlled it and they've taken serious measures. Maybe because of the proximity to China, they've taken it that seriously. I don't know. Like if you look at India, like there are 2,600. Where's India? Total confirmed cases. No, 12,000. What am I doing? 12,000. So here's India. India is still going up. So, but in general, the Philippines looks like they're still going up technically. All right, let's see if there's any other questions. Thailand. I think I just talked about Thailand, but yeah, Thailand looks like I said, they're 260, 260. There's Thailand again. So yeah, I'm thinking that it looks like they've controlled it, because. And okay, I'll compare this to the Philippines now. Why I'm saying this looks like they're controlling or they're getting better than Philippines, because okay, if you look at it, it's a general like an up and down kind of thing. And if you look at the logarithmic, you'll notice it's flattening out here as well. But this is more easier to see. So there's an up and down, right? I cannot say there's a general trend up, right? Because if I were to say, oh, there's a general trend up, I could say right about here there was a general trend up here. Maybe I would say right here, right at this point. But then look at this. They kept on falling their numbers now. I don't know if this is because they're not doing enough testing. That could be a reason why this is happening. But in general, if their testing is about the same, then generally I would say it's trending down. But if we look at the Philippines, where did the Philippines go? There we are. The Philippines, I need more data. I need to see this. I need to see like this on this side. So I need to see more data. So generally, it likes, if you cut off these peaks, then you can see it's a general up. But the Philippines, no. Where'd it go? Sorry, the Thailand. Thailand is, see, down. So we'll see. I need more data. Let's see. Anything else? COVID. Does COVID aggravate other viral diseases? All right. So, does it aggravate other viral diseases? Technically, yes, it can. So there was that question. I actually wanted to speak about this. There was a question here saying about could coronavirus reactivate someone's dormant shingles or other viruses? Well, in general, it's possible. Yeah. So shingles or other, if something is hiding in you and the immune system is keeping that in check, then yes. If the immune system is keeping something in check, and you are assaulting the immune system or activating it and it's doing something else, or is depressed in some manner, then yes, it is possible that a shingles outbreak could happen. Um, let's see. Someone's asking, should we refrain from going to our relatives' homes even if they have no symptoms? Oh boy. Um, the answer is yes. You should refrain. Um, I you know, I come from, you should try to refrain as best you can. If you're gonna go, wear masks and keep 6 feet apart. But if they're elderly and you should try to refrain. But if they try to keep as, or if it's maybe just your mom or dad and they need your help, then yeah, go. But this is try to, if you can. If they need you, I understand, but try to, even if they show no symptoms, because we don't know. That's the problem. I wanted to speak to you about. Oh, thank you for the like. Regarding 19, this problem has a long incubation stage. It we don't you don't know you have COVID-19 until about 14 days after. Sometimes, not always, it can be between 5 to 11, but sometimes even 14 days until the symptoms appear. And so nobody knows they have COVID-19. I would say the best thing is, in the future, what we're gonna have to do is, how long do we need to stay like this? So how long we need to stay like this is basically, I would say, until we develop some kind of antibodies. When we have, when we have antibodies, when we have somehow developed antibodies to this issue, then this situation will go away. And I'll show you, actually, what I'll show you is this. This is what I'm talking about. Let me come to this chart here. Let's see, Spanish flu, 2018 curve. I was wanting to show you these guys. So, where is this? Okay. So if you look at the Spanish flu, this is the number of deaths. So this is not number of cases, this is deaths in general. You will see, and this is basically unchecked. There was no, some places did social distancing in those days. Even those days, some people did, and they actually were able to flatten the curve. But I'll digress from that. Don't worry about that. This is it was essentially unchecked. How long? So if you look at the Spanish flu, and I'm using the Spanish flu as a model, look, it went crazy in July and August, and that flies in the face of Trump's. Okay, anyway, I have my own. Yeah. That flies in the face of anyone saying that, oh, if it's warmer months, the flu, this will not come into play. No, influenza and these kind of things don't care about the temperature. They don't care. It doesn't matter if it's warm. It depends on the reason there's more colds and flus during cold months is because we all aggregate in indoors with each other, and where there's more chance of stuff going here and there, as opposed to summer, we're less likely to be in close quarters. We're more likely to be outside, or to be out and about. We're not all closed in the house, like keeping temperature on, keeping the windows closed, and stuff like that. Anyway, you will notice that it took, look, what, July and August, it went crazy. Then this is the number of deaths, not cases. So July, August, September, October, November, it begins to fall. December's drastic drop, and by January there's nothing. And then there was another spike about a month later. So if we are saying, now let's shift the curve. Let's shift the curve to around March, is when the world started seeing this insanity. And we're only in April. We have until maybe July, August, September, where we see this start to go down. And what's happening here is antibodies are being produced. Now, if we have a vaccination, that's one way of creating antibodies to fight this. So if someone's never seen this, then immunization can help prevent this from spreading and help fight this off. So you need either have immunization creating antibodies, or you need to be exposed to this damn thing and get to create antibodies. But no one wants to be exposed, because there could be a chance you're going to go to an ICU. So it's this is gonna be a long time, and that's the crappy part. And I don't know what to tell you guys. Like, how long will it need to stay like this? Until at least maybe August. I was thinking July. I don't know. We'll see. No one has an answer. No one. No, I don't care if you're who from the WHO, CDC. No one has an answer to that one. So we're guesses. So my guess is, I would say, decent enough about July, August. Yeah. Let's see. What else? What if I recover from it? Does it mean I'm contagious? Can I get it again? Well, no. Technically, if you recover from it, you are not contagious. So this is how we figured this out. Okay. Someone gets COVID-19. They fight it off, in God willing, and then it goes away. Then, if you have fought enough and you've killed it, one way to determine that you've killed it completely is by doing 2 consecutive COVID-19 tests to verify, yes, it is dead, it is gone. So, once those things are gone, then you are no longer contagious. Now, there has been some reports I've read of reactivation, but I don't know how credible those reports are of reactivation. But in general, if you have defeated the virus, you should no longer get it from the same strain or something similar, and you should not be passing it along. It's sort of like after you've recovered from the flu, can you pass the flu on? No, you've killed the flu, it's gone. Or just say you had chicken pox, right? Once you've defeated chicken pox, are you going to give chicken pox to someone else who's never chicken? No, of course not, because chicken pox is no longer in your system. So it depends on if you still have it in your system. And this is the kind of virus we believe so far that it's gone. Well, we're coming to the end of the time. If you have any questions, thank you, Paro Sayo, for those questions. I really appreciate it. And Aisha Omar, I really appreciate it. If you have questions, feel free to ask me. I'm here for those kind of questions. I appreciate them. And I will try to do other videos. I wanted to talk to you guys about this last thing about herbal supplements, but I'll save that for later, about how people can use supplements and thinking it can do something. But I'll save that for later. Again, thank you again for your questions. All right, bye-bye.